Accessing SDE archive entry Victor Sierra 3. Access granted. Presenting entry.
Hello, my fellow space engineers of the world, and we are once again diving back into the SDE archives to cover a vessel that wreaked havoc amongst its enemies during the Viharian Wars, the Viharian Battlecarrier. And since the Viharian Dropship was used alongside the Battlecarrier frequently, it too will also be covered in this video. The Valkhama class Battlecarrier was first built in the year 2457 during the First Viharian War with the Bendali, with the goal of being able to execute planetary invasions more efficiently, as well as provide the Viharian Empire with a vessel that they can rally behind. A face of the Empire, if you will. This vessel would prove its worth in the cleansing of Caldera's moon, the test of Avarga, and more recently, the Viharian invasion of Mars. This vessel would serve the Viharian Empire all the way until the end of the Viharian Wars, and even until 2518 during the tail end of the human exploratory Golden Age. The Sokol-class dropship was constructed around the same time as the Battlecarrier, with the goal to transport vast amounts of troops at quick speeds. This ship will be successful in recent events such as the Viharian invasion of Mars and even the invasion of Pertum, but past battles include the cleansing of Caldera's moon and the victory at Bendali's capital. The dropship would serve through the rest of the Viharian Wars and, with modifications, is still serving to this day. Now we will move on to the specifications and statistics of the Viharian Battlecarrier and Dropship, and we will start with their dimensions. The Viharian Battlecarrier was 238 meters across its centerline and 83.4 meters across its beam, with a displacement of 8,361.2 metric tons. This allowed the ship to carry at most 100 personnel. The Viharian dropship was 16.7 meters across its centerline and 13.1 meters across its beam, and with a displacement of 58.2 metric tons, this vessel was quite small for the dropship of its time. Aside from the one pilot it took to operate, the dropship could carry up to 10 soldiers. Due to the size of the Battlecarrier, it was able to carry on board a long-range communicator and an onboard refinery and assembler. However, due to the size of the dropship, it was only able to carry a long-range communicator. One major downside to the Viharian Battlecarrier is that its jump drive distance was extremely limited, with a maximum distance of 598 kilometers per jump. Both the Viharian Battlecarrier and Dropship carried extremely terrifying amounts of armament, with the Battlecarrier carrying 4 M480 dual-barrel strike cannons, 2 M240 strike cannons, 12 M98T focused beam turrets, and 12 M45 combat lasers. The dropship carried 2 PL-4S Zera pulse lasers and 2 unguided rocket launchers. Unfortunately for the Viharian Empire, their shields weren't as impressive as assumed, with the Battlecarrier only possessing 2 large energy shield generators, and the dropship having 14 small energy shield generators. In order to power all of these systems on board, both vessels would require able power output. As such, the Viharian Battlecarrier carried 3 large nuclear reactors and 10 small nuclear reactors, which produced a combined output of 1.05 gigawatts. The Viharian dropship carried 6 small nuclear reactors, with a total output of 3,000 kilowatts, or 3 megawatts of power. The Viharian Battlecarrier was extremely fast for a ship of its size, with a forward acceleration of 8.78 meters per second, and a backwards acceleration of 3.36 meters per second. The Viharian dropship exceeds in its goals of being a fast method of transporting troops, with a forward acceleration of 13.25 meters per second, and a backwards acceleration of 5.9 meters per second. Besides their weapon capabilities, the Viharian dropship and Battlecarrier were purposely designed to be extremely bare bones and simple, to allow the Empire to construct more of these vessels for a fraction of the price. As such, the Battlecarrier cost 38 billion space credits, which would be equal to about 380 billion 21st century US dollars. The dropship costs 20,000 space credits, which is about 200,000 21st century US dollars. And that is all the information that the archives have on the Valhammer class Battlecarrier and Sokol class dropship. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, and make sure to check the link in the description to see these ships on Steam, as well as all other vessels covered in the archives. And with that, this is the Jurassic Genius signing off. See you guys next time.